The presidency has replied the former NNPP presidential candidate Rabiu Kwankwaso over comments on the neglect of the northern Nigeria by the Tinubu government in development projects and impact. Is the PDP capable of a bounce back? Tonight, I will be speaking with a former Ekiti state governor and a member of the PDP, Ayo Fayose. Hello everyone, welcome to the program. This is Politics Today live on Channels Television. I am Sean Kimale in Abuja. Tonight, we're going to be dissecting quite a number of issues relating to the state of the nation, the PDP and internal affairs, and what we now understand as zoning in the party. Perhaps there's an agreement of where the PDP intends to get its presidential candidate for 2027 from. And of course, there are a lot of people that are reacting to the sighting and the location of the convention of the party in November in Oyo State, precisely in Ibadan. All of these get our attention tonight on the program. But before we get talking, because of course, you know, my guest tonight is one who speaks the way he feels, he speaks his mind. Ayo Fayose, former governor of Ekiti State, will be my guest tonight on the program. But before we get talking, let's check out some of your political roundup stories.
The wave of defections continue as the Edo State House Assembly has two more lawmakers from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) join the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). The latest defectors are members representing Igweme constituency, Eugene Inegbebo, and the member representing Ovia Northeast constituency, Andrew Uzamere. Receiving the lawmakers at the APC Secretariat in Benin City, the chairman of the APC in Edo State, Jared Tenebe, says the gale of defections is a testament to the unity in the party and the good performances of Edo State governors Senator Monday Okweholo. The crisis rocking the Social Democratic Party has taken new dimensions as a faction led by Deputy National Secretary Ibrahim Biu has set up a caretaker committee to take over the activities of the party. At an emergency national executive meeting attended by some state chairman of the party in Abuja, the group appointed Mr. Demo Moribo as the interim national chairman and Mr. Ekpenyong Ambo as the national secretary. According to the group, the decision is taken to address the growing tensions and internal disputes rocking the party. In a swift reaction, the National Publicity Secretary of the SDP, Mr. Rufus Ayenigba, has dissociated the party from the Emergency National Executive Committee meeting held today, noting that the party did not call for any NEC meeting. In a statement, Mr. Ayenigba says the NWC, which is the organ of the party, saddled with the statutory responsibility of calling NEC meeting, is making arrangement for a proper NEC meeting in accordance with the Constitution of the party 2022 as amended. A governorship aspirant in Osun State, Senator Babajide Omoworare, says his administration will bring progress and infrastructural development to the state. He voted as the next governor of the state in the 2026 governorship election. Senator Omoworare stated this while addressing his supporters at the party secretariat in Osogbo, the state capital. He criticized the current state of infrastructure and governance in the state.
In Osun State, there is no development. There is a stagnation of development. In Ife, a bridge is being built for 15 billion naira. In Ife, a bridge is being built for. If I have 15 billion naira, I will give access to the rural areas to bring food home.
Meanwhile, the Incorporated Trustees of the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria, ALGON, has applauded the federal government for strengthening the local government autonomy as they say it would enhance service delivery at the grassroots. At a press conference in Abuja, the Board of Trustees Chairman, Mr. Shaban Shuaibu, requests deeper inclusivity in governance for national development. The Board of Trustees leadership said no one should play politics with the affairs of local government as it is a critical sector that aids development in rural areas.
We respectfully appeal to Mr. President to continue to support the full implementation of local government autonomy in line with the constitutional provision for inclusive governance and national development.
Especially that today we understand that former colleagues of President Bola Tinubu, when he was governor of Lagos State, and the class of 1999 governors had visited the president and had a meeting which held behind closed doors at the presidential villa. The meeting, which was said to have held on the issues of the state of the nation. At the end of the meeting, a former governor of Edo State, Lucky Igbinedion, was the one who briefed the press after they emerged from the meeting with the president. Take a listen to him.
We are glad that Mr. President received us warmly, and we spoke basically about the security and the situation of the nation, the economy, and of course agriculture. The president showed his concern about these various issues that we came to discuss with him, and we also prefer our own solutions about how he can go about bringing about succor to the people, that the people, especially in the rural areas, are feeling the impact of the harsh economy, and he assured us that he's looking into it. We also spoke about the stability of the Naira, which he also addressed appropriately. So it has been a very fruitful deliberation with Mr. President. We told him that without security, there can be no progress. There can be no stability. And secondly, the economy, of course, needs to be stabilized by ensuring the foreign exchange remains stable and people can afford. But what is most important was, let's create industries, especially cottage industries, that can employ people rather than just giving out palliatives. We employed on him to try as much as possible to create cottage industries in all the local governments of the Federation.
Lucky Igbinedion, former Edo State governor, after the meeting with the class of 1999 governors, meeting with President Bola Tinubu today. Now, yesterday, the NNPP presidential candidate Robbie Kwankwaso, who is also a former governor of Kano State, criticized the President Bola Tinubu administration for what he described as the neglect of the northern region of the country and the concentration of the nation's resources and the development in the southern part of the country where the president comes from. Let me remind you of what he said.
Some of the issues that we have in this part of the country today has to do with lack of enough resources and, of course, mismanaging the little that comes in. And that's why we have insecurity, we have poverty, and so on and so forth. Now we are told that there is road now from the south to east. But a situation where government is taking our resources and dumping it in what part of the country, and other parts of the country are left just like that, I don't believe that is the right thing to do by the government itself.
All right, the presidency has been reacting to these, and it has refuted allegations of the 2023 presidential candidate of NNPP, Robbie Kwankwaso, that the North is being neglected under President Bola Tinubu's administration. In a statement earlier today by the special advisor to the president on media and public communications, Sunday Dare, it says that several critical projects and programs were currently underway in the region. Quote, it says the claim that northern Nigeria has been left behind is incorrect. The Tinubu administration has initiated and continues several landmark projects in the north covering roads, agriculture, healthcare, and energy. The presidential aide to the president also outlined major infrastructure, health, energy, and agriculture projects being implemented across northern states to buttress the government's commitment. Now, what we saw yesterday in the rank of the People's Democratic Party. Major meetings happened politically yesterday. The PDP was having its meeting. On the other hand, the APC had theirs. It appears the PDP may have thrown its presidential ticket open, unlike what we saw in the 2023 election. And it appears the 2027 ticket of the PDP may be going to the South. The PDP made an indication yesterday after that meeting, and it does look like they are making an agreement, and the elective national convention of the party will take place in Ibadan or your state instead of Kano, a decision that may now cause some internal issues within the camp of the Minister of the FCT and the governor of Oyo State. Well, the NEC adopted the recommendation to zone the 2027 presidential ticket to the South, an outcome viewed as aligning with some interest in the South, such as that of Seyi Makinde, a potential presidential candidate of the PDP. Well, tonight, let's speak to a member of the PDP who is a former governor of Ekiti State in the same southwest region. Of course, one who understands what this means for the opposition party, especially when it does look like the APC wants to get itself together and it's elected Professor Nentawe Yewada as its national chairman. Now, what does this mean for the PDP, who has an acting national chairman, but the election will happen at a convention slated for Ibadan in Oyo State in November? Governor Ayo Fayose is our guest tonight on the program, and he's live for us in Lagos. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for joining us tonight.
Good evening, Shehu. Good evening, Nigerians.
Yeah. You were obviously missing at that meeting, at the NEC meeting of your party yesterday. Was there a particular reason why you decided not to attend?
Shehu, there's more to that. And maybe as we get into the program, we'll be able to expatiate on that. But for me, a lot is wrong with our party. And it's a naked truth. It's more than obvious. And it is unfortunate that is where we are. So for me, a lot has gone down. And people, the matters in that party seems to be out of the party. So for me, I feel it is pointless being there.
So you were not invited, or you were invited and you decided not to go?
I decided not to go. I was duly invited. You can be invited to certain functions, but the build up to those invitations as regards certain developments makes it very clear for you to put in place necessary respect for yourself. I have been a two-term governor under that party. I was one of the major voices during the tyrannical rule of late President Muhammadu Buhari. A lot happened to me because I stood up for that party. I did not shy away. I refused to join an opposition party. I faced it headlong. So for anybody to feel undermining me would be the way to go. Then it's better to watch and know how to put things in place to defend yourself.
Make us understand, because there are those who believe that you are suspect as one who doesn't have the interest of your party, especially because of some of your past comments and your leanings. It appears that some members of your party think that you've sold out and that you no longer have the interest of the party and that you are already aligning with the other side of the divide politically. Would you blame those who don't trust you that Ayo Fayose's mind is no longer in the PDP And the kind of friendship and the kind of friendship that you have outside of your party indicates that you are working against the interest of your party.
Well, let us come out and be straightforward. Nigerians know where I belong at every time when it comes to issues about politics and our country. When I was a sitting governor, I did not hide my support and respect for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I never did. I was upright. I stood my grounds. I visited him severally as a sitting governor. I recall when he had a knee surgery, I went there openly to say hello to him. He wasn't president at the time. President Muhammadu Buhari was president of Nigeria. And I recall very well, the president asked that I should come to APC. And I said no. In fact, when the PDP, when President Muhammadu Buhari, late President Muhammadu Buhari, seems to be playing games, I was one of the people who said to him, this APC is going to do that, may do this, may do that. And the next thing the president now did was to start dancing and started singing. And I want to recall the song now that he sang. I couldn't recall it. But I remember he told me the shortest distance between the north and the south is the APC. So I couldn't understand at the time because he told me that after President Muhammadu Buhari's 4 years, anybody should be able to wait for another 4 years. So zoning to the south by PDP is good for them. Because today, President Bola Tinubu is the shortest distance for power to return to the north. So on whether I am to be trusted or not, I don't have to be trusted. That is the problem. You know the situation of our party today. And it's in my prayers that the PDP does not come forth in the coming elections. You know, when I came here, I said the party was already going into caucus. And if you recall very well, majority of people that defected after my coming here had been huge enough and has left the PDP in caucus. The situation in PDP, pretenders can pretend, but you know that the PDP had messed up. Managing the party has become an issue. Everybody in that party today reasonably is to your tent, O Israel. So I am not somebody who hides, and I will never hide. Number one, in the same PDP, former vice president had left, the vice presidential candidate had left, governors had left, senators had left. So even when you have what is it called? A NEC or a convention. So to where? To what end? Is it for participation? Today, I am telling you, the PDP will come forth in the general elections. The PDP will come forth. In most states, they are already compromised. They have eased out so many leaders. It's good for them. But let me remind you, Shehu, I was part of the G5. I wasn't the only one in G5 at the time. We have sitting governors. Governor Wike, Governor Makinde, Governor myself, others, we are part of the G5. So it's not whether I'm trying to find my feet. I was very clear. Then when your king's man wants to be president and he has capacity, so what should you do? You should fight him. You should throw him under the bus. I have been like this, not the 2027 election. Go back to Ekiti. Every one of us has a home state. We have our hometowns, home state in Ekiti. The governor there is being supported by all the former governors, which is the first time in the history of this country. Governor Shagudi is on board. Governor Fayemi is on board. Governor Adebayo is on board. Myself, I'm totally on board. So if you call that anti-party, good luck to PDP.
Governor Fayose.
Good luck to PDP.
Governor Fayose.
Yes, please.
Yeah, there are those who are remaining in the PDP, and they say, okay, we want to rebuild the party. The likes of Bukola Saraki, the governor of Bauchi State, and a host of them who are saying, if anybody left, or those who have left the PDP, if they want to come back, they should come back, but they will stay behind to rebuild the party. And there are those who are saying, just for a moment, sir, let me put the question in. The feeling of some of those who I speak with in the PDP is such that if the likes of Ayo Fayose are no longer happy with what is going on in the PDP, why can't they just leave? How difficult is it for you to leave the party if you are no longer happy with what is going on?
Shehu, let me say this to you. For me, I have paid my dues in PDP. You cannot continue to march a man like me in Ekiti and tell me all will go well. You can't do that. I remain a member of the PDP, and I shall remain the member of a party. Party politics does not say you should be undermined by people who are not supposed to undermine you. Where were some people when I was fighting the cause of the PDP against President Buhari? May I say to you, the moment I refuse to be a member of the PDP, I will return home. I will never be a member of the APC. I will never be a member of the ADC. And I will never be a member of the Labour Party. I am 65. There must be a point we call it good night. We have grown up children who looks up to us with integrity. For me, Ayo Fayose, I remain a member of the PDP. There are internal fights you fight in your party. I am fighting that. When you mention my friend and my brother, Bukola Saraki left the party at some point. A number of people boxing today. Atiku left, with all due respect to him, His Excellency Atiku left. Majority of them left. If we had all left, the party, in fact, there will be nothing called PDP again. So don't let us go there. Don't go there. You are a journalist, I'm a politician.
But why do you, Governor Fayose, I'm asking you, you are not happy with what is going on with the PDP. You said the party is in a carcass. Are you finding it difficult to leave? Why? What is the reason why you stay behind?
When you are in your family, you have family disputes. You disown the family? That's the first question.
So the question is that in Ekiti State, for example, Governor Fayose, for example, in Ekiti State, you have openly campaigned and spoken for the APC.
And I'm still
and there are those who say you're not a member of the APC.
I'm not campaigning for APC. You hold on, Shehu. That's about APC. I am supporting Governor Oyebanji, the current governor of the state. Shegun Oni is from another political party. He's supporting the gentleman. The fact remains that is our home state. If we have a good hand leading the state, may I say to you, Shehu, we don't throw the baby and the bathwater away. We don't because we are members of another party and destroy the goodwill, good works of a gentleman. Politics is always about destruction. It's always about running people down. Tell me, Shehu, the essence of being in politics is to help people, to help leaders to stand up for the less privileged. The governor is doing that.
Do you know what, Governor Fayose, do you know what some of your friends in the PDP are saying? They're saying that you sold out for the sole purpose of destroying the PDP.
I don't have friends in PDP. I came to PDP alone, with all due respect.
But I mean, they are saying that, Governor Fayose, they are saying that you have sold out for the purpose of destroying the PDP. Why would you want to do so? Why do you want to destroy the PDP?
Let me tell you again. How would a party undermine you? A two-term governor, you have done everything humanly possible to sustain, and you're the leader of a party, and they undermine you. I should be clapping for them. Forget that. Forget that. So, there is more to this issue. Like I told you, you are a journalist. It is a family that we all belong to. If I say someone compromises, or someone is doing this, what is most of them doing at their home states? Why are the governors jumping out of the water? Tell me, if all is well. If it's all is well.
So give me your view.
I did not
so Governor, give me your view about what a lot of people say, maybe a departure from what we saw. First and foremost, Atiku Abubakar has now left the PDP. And he says this is due to irreconcilable differences that he's had with some figures in the party. And now we are hearing that the party may have decided to zone the presidential ticket for 2027 to the south, and now taking his convention to Ibadan or your state, the home state of your very good friend, Seyi Makinde, who could be the flag bearer of the PDP for the 2027 presidential election. What are your views on that?
I have no views. This politics, there must be a flag bearer. Every political party must have a flag bearer. If Governor Makinde becomes the flag bearer of PDP, it's a good thing. He's a young man, but on the day of election, Nigerians could decide. You are still talking about matters within political parties. You understand? I contested the last presidential election. I took the nomination form. So for Governor Makinde, if you say Governor Makinde for that reason was why they took it to Ibadan, it's good. Everybody tries to do whatever they feel is right to suit their ultimate end. So I have no objection at all. But realistically, I am not a man who hides where I am. Nigerians knows me for that. Both Governor Makinde, myself, Governor Wiki, all of them, who are in G5 together. So it's nothing new.
So when you say that the party undermined you, what exactly, how did the party undermine you? There are those who say, you are the one who even undermined the party. Those are the comments people are saying. How did the PDP undermine you?
You see, what I will say to you, Cheung, while I want to answer this question, and while I will answer this question, I think there will be better questions Nigerians will want to listen to beyond the PDP. Today, even associating with PDP today is shameful enough. It's shameful enough. I remember that I got a call from the governor of Osun, and I gave him my candid advice. What I'm saying to you is that the party is so weak, too weak to take a grab of anything lately. So if you begin to dwell on PDP is not an issue for now. Like I was told you, with more prayers, PDP will end up in the 4th position. Atiku knew he was not going to get the ticket of the PDP, was why he moved to ADC. And I like his style. I like somebody who doesn't fool himself. So if he gets the ticket there, he will come and confront the person in PDP. But don't forget, those who left the PDP, those who went to ADC are largely PDP. Those who went to Labour, apart from Obi's personal goodwill outside, they are PDP. So for you to know that they have left PDP wounded and in total destruction.
Governor Fayose, I was asking you, how did the PDP undermine you? Your grievance is that the PDP undermined you.
Shehu, let me say this to you. That I will not dwell on this camera. The simple reason is an Ekiti politics. Today, I got a call from Senator Olujimi, or a message through Senator Olujimi, who told me he wants to inform me that he's moving to the APC on Monday, because the sitting governor will be endorsed by all of us on Monday. So, to let you know, Shehu, that the leaders of a party in Ekiti are far gone. And to equally tell you, when you have leadership and somebody comes to put the boss you brought up to take over from you, then it is good for them to eat their dinner with those who gave it to them.
Who are these people? Governor Fayose, who are these people who offended you? You feel so offended and hurt. Who are these people?
So let me say this to you. There is a party. The party knows what is right. Mentioning name will be a disservice to such people. This is a national television. Party takes responsibility for all the wrongs. If the party cannot check individuals that is causing the problem, then we'll talk about the party. So coming to the national television and be saying it's Ujo, it's Aino, no, it will be too petty for...
Because the big question here is that a lot of you were very unhappy with Atiku Abubakar that he got a ticket. Now Atiku Abubakar has left the PDP for some of you. So what exactly is now the issue? Let's be very honest. For me, and I'm telling you, I didn't hide it. We were all in G5 together. I am still there. I've not left. And I'm telling you, I'm not leaving. Can we describe you? Can you describe your membership of the political party to be PDAPC, the hand of PDP, the leg of APC?
You can call it ADC PDP, sir.
Are you a Tinubu's man? Are you campaigning for Tinubu? Are you a Tinubu's man?
Okay, so let me go into this if you want to listen to me. Tell me how Tinubu will be defeated in 2027. Already, men that can equally lift fingers are already there with him. Today, the Senate has 74 to 76 members. Parties are built on structures, not on sentiments. PDP can participate. Participation is part of the process. Tinubu sat for an election, undermined by so many people, including the late President Buhari, still won an election. You probably don't know Tinubu. You probably don't know him. And he has started, from all indications, he has started this journey of 2027 with his body language. That is why you see majority of people that matters in this country today are already with Tinubu. Let me take the parties one by one. When you take ADC, when APC was formed, majority of their governors were serving governors that put in everything for them to win. Tell me a sitting governor that's identified with ADC today. One, remove propaganda that we are in talks with. You are in talks with. Those are petty propaganda. Today, the level of people, majorly in the South, all the governors that I know, I might be making a mistake, in the South, had come out to say, we will support President Tinubu for his election. On their own, they will stand on their own party structure. The governor of Abia has come out to say it. Even the governor of Osun has come out to say it. So what are we talking about?
So if Seyi Makinde imagines the PDP presidential candidate, you won't be supporting. He's your brother. You're very good friend.
That, with all due respect to you, I will not answer that question. You understand? I'm not a pretender. Myself and Governor Seyi Makinde were in G5. Governor Wike, all of us were together in G5. So I don't want to discuss Governor Seyi Makinde on this national television. Putting a convention in Ibadan and Governor Seyi Makinde imagine as a flag bearer of PDP is deserving for him. He's not a small boy. He's governed well and he's governed his own state. If I told you that I took form in the last election, win or lose, I participated. So for me, with all due respect to you, Shehu, and to Governor Seyi Makinde, we don't jump the gun. Allow time and season to take their course. All right. But for me, I have not hidden my affection for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu since I was in office 10 years ago.
All right, let's take a breather. The Irumole Tonje Jollof Rice, that's what he calls himself. Ayo Fayose is my guest tonight. But whether or not he eats jollof rice or his Irumole has been derobed or been demystified, we'll find out his political views on some of these issues that we'll be asking after this break, everyone. Join us again. Thank you so much, everyone, for staying with us on the program. My guest tonight is a former governor of Ekiti State. He calls himself Oshoko, Irumole Tonje Jollof Rice. Maybe after he's left office, there's been a demystification of the Oshoko, and the Irumole no longer have opportunity to eat jollof rice. Let's find out whether he still has the capacity to do that. Governor Fayose, it's a pleasure having you on the program. Quickly, before I move away before I move away from the PDP matter, as a leader of the PDP in the Southwest, now the convention we hold in November 15th and the 16th in Ibadan. Imagine you will be one of those leaders, because that's your region, to receive the rest members of the party from the other part of the country into your region. Am I right? Are you attending?
So it's my birthday, November the 15th. So I would rather celebrate my birthday. I'll be 65, and I have all causes to give glory to God. My priority at this age should be different. So I've made it very clear. The PDP is in a very weak state. I am careful to choose my words. So let me remain and celebrate Ayo Fayose, Peter the Rock, Ekoke, Irumole, Tunje Jollof Rice, 15th and 16th of November.
So, are you still a member of the PDP? Let us clarify that. Are you still a member of PDP? Till tomorrow, if I cease to be a member of the PDP, I will go back home and be the father of my children and the husband of Shetan Olayemi. So let me make it very clear, Shehu. I feel very aggrieved, and I'm still aggrieved. But that, may I say to you, that has nothing to do with my support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Like I told you, while I was a sitting governor, while I was there as sitting governor, I went to visit him. I was there when he did his knee surgery. I didn't hide all this. When they went for, when the G5 came up, I was part of it. And I can never deny my relationship with Governor Wike. Wherever you find Wike, you will find me. No matter. You understand? Not because of today or because of tomorrow. I might not be happy with a few things. He might not be happy with a few things. But when you look at the good that he has stood to represent, for me, is worthy a friend to be with. And we all took decision, got aggrieved about the activities of the former president, Atiku Abubakar. And none of those persons or the governors that were part of that struggle had come back to say we are no more part of the struggle. So I'm still there. Now, we understand that there will be some endorsement for Governor Yebanji in Ekiti on Monday. You are going to be there too?
So I will be leaving here tomorrow because it's a big endorsement. It is the first of its kind in Nigeria. And I want to say this again, because I know in my end up of stories, it was rigged, it was this. Currently, as it is, there is no PDP in Ekiti as it is. A remnant of people who cannot face that election. Secondly, Senator Biodo Olujimitu will be decamping to APC. So that can give you the imagination of what the situation is there. I have been with the governor for well over 2 years, and I'm still there. So all the former governor who needs to is there. Governor Adebayo is there. Governor, you know, I'm still the record holder because I defeated 2 incumbents. I won in all the 16 local government, and I won in 159 or 158 out of 177 wards. But let me say to you, with everybody on board in support of that governor, Ekiti will be the first state with all the local governments won, all the wards.
On what basis are you supporting Governor Yebanji? Is it on the basis of performance or the basis of emotions?
No, listen. Let me say to you, you can go to Ekiti. The good works God helped me to do, they're still there. For me, if you ask the governor, anytime he visits me, the first question I ask him, what about this project? What about this project? What about this project? The governor is doing very well. If he's not doing well, I am not afraid of him. I will tell him to his face. Ekiti is a very small state. Everybody knows what is happening there. So for me, for the good of our state, for the progress of our state, we're all behind him. If Anolujimi is cross-carpeting from PDP to APC, so that tells you the story. That tells you the story. So it was
on what part of history do you want to be profiled? We heard what the former presidential candidate of the NNPP and the former governor of Kano State, Rabi Kwankwaso, said that the government of Bola Tinubu has neglected the northern Nigeria, paid more attention to the southern region. Also, the presidency had replied him that those who feel aggrieved by what and the manner in which this government and the party of the APC are running the affairs of this country, that those who believe that the nation is now worse off than when Bola Tinubu and the APC took over the helm of affairs in 2023. On what part of history do you want to be counted? That those who stood up to speak truth to power, or those who are supporting the government based on emotions?
So there's no emotion here. If you bring Jesus Christ to this country today, you bring Allah, they will criticize him. People in Nigeria only praise the dead, though. When President Buhari died, I wanted to come out and abuse him. My wife called me, please, call me. Joe, you don't say so. Would you say Buhari performed? I'm not among those praising the dead, though. Don't honor me when I die. When I die, I'm gone. I've told my children, when they bury me, leave me there. I only need you when I'm alive. Give me joy while I'm here. Any one of you that likes to bring me chicken, bring them. I will eat it. I will pray for you. The moment you commit me to mother heart, the remaining is between you and God. Let nobody deceive you. What side of history? Excuse me. When President Buhari was in government, we all knew what this country was. So nobody should come and tell me Tinubu is not doing well. For simple reasons. Sheung is accessible. Was the former president accessible? A lot of things that happened those days. I mean, do you still find them in the system? Have you seen a country where everything is rosy? No, I disagree with you. If you bring our Lord Jesus Christ to power, if you bring Pastor Adeboye, if you bring Pastor Kumuyi, if you bring all these spiritual leaders and join them into one, you will see the way they... Don't people abuse even them? Don't they abuse them? So, please, Nigeria, to me, so far, so good. It's not a perfect man. I'm 100% sure, like every other being. He might not be what everybody wants him to be. And he can't be everybody's friend. A win is a 51%. Afterwards, after 2027, 2031, somebody else will come to power. And if they can defeat him in 2027, let them go and try. It is vote, not by fight, not by blackmail.
But I don't...
a member of the party.
Governor Fayose.
And I will never be.
Governor Fayose. Yes. Governor Fayose. How would you, when you say that this government is doing well, what are the indices? On what basis? What exactly are you talking about? Is it on the basis of economy or security?
It's unfortunate we have crisis. But this crisis you are talking about, it's still a far cry compared to when President Buhari was in government. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you. Please go ahead.
So what I'm saying to you, don't let us deceive ourselves. It is the man that has the ball that gets best of attacks. Nigeria is a sick country. It will take heavens to pull it out at once. What can a man do in 3 years or 2.5 years? What miracle? What miracle can anybody do? Even if I become president of Nigeria, I can only do what I can do. The situation is critical, wide and deep. What can a man pull out of Nigeria since 1960? Which miracle? So don't let us come and discuss. In fact, Tinubu inherited, I've said it on this platform, inherited a very bad economy. Very bad situation. Everywhere was in trouble. So don't let us come here and start saying some people are talking. Atiku has been vice president. What miracle did they do? What miracle?
The confidence that you have, Governor Fayose, the confidence that you have, and you speak as though you are God, and you said that Tinubu will win in 2027. There are those who said that that's the same way.
Landslides.
That's the same way that a lot of politicians spoke in 2015 before Buhari defeated Goodluck Jonathan. Everything was in Jonathan's favor until Buhari defeated him and the APC.
No, everything was not in favor of Jonathan. Let me say it very well. I was one of the last governors that got on board. Jonathan, a complete gentleman. The only error at the time was if he had anointed or supported somebody from the north, Buhari wouldn't have won that election. That is the gospel truth. For Jonathan to have contested, they were able to blackmail him and cause the north to vote against him to win the election. So don't tell me, Jonathan, good man, fantastic man.
You don't think that there could be a surprise by spring up? See what is happening in the ADC. The opposition political party heavyweights are gathering under one platform of the ADC, and they are shaking.
Only the PDP.
There's a tremor already.
Only PDP. No, I disagree with you. The people that are in ADC, they are from PDP. I don't like mentioning names, Shehu, but let me tell you, it is PDP in another shell. Don't let anybody come and tell us that.
But that may not be 100% correct, sir. There are a lot of members of the PDP in the ADC, but you have the likes of John Oyegun in the ADC. You have the likes of Peter Obi in the ADC. You have,
let me tell you, I don't want to mention names, Shehu, because if you mention people like Oyegun, fantastic elder statesman, Oyegun is tired. People you are mentioning, they are tired.
Is Peter Obi tired?
Tired and tired. People are just.
What about Peter Obi?
Who? Peter Obi is still bouncing with energy.
What about Rotimi Amechi?
I didn't talk about Peter Obi here. Look, Shehu,
all of them said they are with the ADC.
Congratulations, sir. I'm not contesting where you are, Shehu. They can be anywhere they are. You are only asking me to tell Nigerians the truth. This Tinubu, whether he's running, he's smiling, he's walking, everybody who wants to contest should go and wait for 2031. We cannot be telling lies to the people who cannot be managing words. This Tinubu, forget about you. Tinubu outside government consummated APC. Took that APC up, won defeated PDP in 2015. We told the opposition in 2023. The same Tinubu defeated everybody. So you think the man is Momo? You think he doesn't have brain? Even if he doesn't talk. It's only I don't have what it takes like him. I am a strategist. The man has taken over the whole of the South. He only needs little to join it in the North. Don't let us deceive ourselves. Obi will still have a good showing, little by little, where necessary, but you can't deny that. I've always said the truth. Obi will have a good showing more than PDP, more than ADC. PDP will come fourth. ADC will come third. PDP will come fourth. ADC will come third. APC will come first. Obi will come second. ADC will come third. PDP will come fourth. Write it down. We can't be fooling people here.
Are you a prophet? Or has the result been written somewhere?
Shehu, you know that I don't know how to lie. But when you are losing, the signs are very obvious. PDP is balkanized into three. Obi is out of PDP. ADC is out of PDP. At the end of the day, the key leaders that are remaining in PDP are gone. Even the soul of PDP is gone. The spirit is gone. The body is just there. And the people who left PDP too, they are sharing the same vote. They have cut PDP into three halves. Like I said to you, Obi will come second. Obi will come second. PDP will come fourth. ADC will come third. Who are the people remaining in? Who are the people in the ADC?
Governor Fayose,
I don't want to.
Let's wrap up the program. You are the man who will eat corn. Just a moment, sir. You are the man who will eat corn with the corn seller. You are the man who will ride Okada with the Okada man. You are the one who will sit at the Amala joint with the average person. You are the one who will sit with the laborers and the bricklayers and eat Amala with them. But you know that a lot of them are complaining that their lives are worse off. What would you tell them tonight? Are you the man who preach stomach infrastructure? How people's welfare should be taken care of. And the same Nigerians that you once preached about are saying they are suffering. Tonight, let's close the program. What would be your word to them? That the man you're supporting, some of them are complaining about the state of the country.
My workers are not complaining about Tinubu because it offers on individuals, states, and local government to equally do the right thing. As a president of Nigeria, you can't be everywhere at the same time. Every state gets an allocation. President Tinubu equally got a judgment to put allocations on the table of the local government. So don't deceive yourself. Even the sick that has cancer knows that his end will be death.
All right.
Except that's a miracle.
Governor Fayose, we are totally out of time.
There's no miracle in this.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll tell Nigerians that Tinubu is still the best hand and the shortest distance to the north.
Thank you so much. Ayo Fayose, former governor of Ekiti State. The Yoruba leader has stopped eating jollof rice as he called himself, but he remains Osoko as he says. But thank you so much indeed for joining us tonight.
Thank you. I'll see you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's our show for tonight, everyone. Many thanks for watching. I've got a special guest for you on Sunday, 8 p.m. Don't miss it. I'm Sean Kimale. God bless Nigeria.